Come debrief when you're ready.
I'm running okay.
Still shaking off the adrenaline, are we? That last Xenowave was pretty bad. I'm just glad Piper isn't trapped anymore. She's only got a few scratches and bruises. I hate to admit it, but if you hadn't gone in there, I don't think we'd have gotten her out. She's smart, all right, but a little naive and eager to please. She's desperate to fit in, so I've been teaching her poker, which was a mistake. Her memory doesn't miss. Be careful, because she watches every move you make, and will model everything you do both in cards and combat.
I hate copycats, I keep to myself.
I'd like to see you try. Piper's not going to let that happen. Besides, there's a lot she can teach you. I'll just say this. Those years behind the desk weren't wasted. But you'd better get back to business. I hear Ship wants you back down on the surface. She needs intel. Have fun putting up with Raptor. He's on deck. Give him hell for me.
It just okay, we're gonna see how this runs. This is basically mission 3 of this thing called anything. We're also gonna be playing Mechanist, and we are gonna be having some fun with that. Where's my... Okay, I was gonna say... Okay, let's do... My combat rating needs to be 700. Well, why? I don't even think my duelist is 700. The fuck do you see? Where's their gear score? Oh, that's right. God, combat rating. Wait, so even by that logic, I could even use my other character. So, bring forward.
Hotshot, over here.
But why though? Everything seems to be running seemingly well. Okay, the map based on private.
Ship wants you to get intel. She trusts Wayland Yutani to maintain VFR Squad 2100. We're ready to drop out in 3, 2, 1, drop.
Stability yesterday or the day before was not really great, and they fixed it. Because I mean, my settings are very low. Like my graphics are not like high, comparative. And probably someone is playing this on like a 580 or like 16 or 8 gigabyte RAM. So glad that Discord has noise cancellation because you guys can't hear my AC. So basically, I can just sit in my room nice and cool, and you guys basically don't hear it. just so great on mine. Okay, we're...
Alright. Happy to be back in the hot seat, hotshot? You hear what I did there? Anyway, Cole and Piper are still looking for Esther. But us, we're grabbing intel. Ship wants to know what happened to those missing colonists. Start with Weyland-Yutani's high-rise just ahead. You can't miss it.
Copy that, Raptor.
Oh, so you do start off, but you start off one on the lower difficulty.
Hot wiring the entrance.
Roger that.
Okay. This is a crap.
Hostile sims ahead.
Agent Ray, hotshot.
Dropping an emplacement here.
Okay, it's running a little more better, but not really better.
Dropping an emplacement here.
I think the cooler ability, in my opinion, would be if you activate, like, let's say I have a turret out, it will, like, buff up my guard dog. And if I have the turret dead and I bring on my guard dog will stay with me. But, the guard dog, the guard dog will get a buff, and it will stay like a turret. Then it gets buffed again. Like, it will get buffed, and then it will have a time limit, and then once it's destroyed, the buff will go to the turret. And then, like, you get the extra. I'm just trying to make sure there's no, like, intel hit. But so far, it's running okay. I mean, I'm playing on low graphics, so this is not like a so great. This is kind of more like it is what it is, like in my new PC. And then cool.
Another door's down.
Get it open.
Okay, the door are freaking me out. I gonna work.
Dropping an emplacement here.
So we gotta place that down. What was that? Oh, healing. Yeah, I just saw it falling off that screen. I certainly love fighting.
Empty.
Oh, I can't cancel it. Well, I know I'm gonna be fighting sooner or later. But the thing I do like about the turret is it's a lot bigger, a lot taller than the last one. So this does kind of give it, like, if I wanted to put on certain cover, it can be put around certain cover. I will say some of these levels now feel very empty. If I had to say that in a polite way, like, once you find everything,
Resupply or die, folks.
it kind of makes it feel like the levels just go from B to like C to B.
Found intel.
Nice. Send it up.
Today concludes my first day in Storesman as a junior lab assistant. I met Dr. Pierce, the head xenobiologist. I still can't believe she brought me on. Tomorrow, the first colonists arrive from Earth to support the colony's mining venture. Dr. Pierce says the company insists on keeping up appearances.
It sounds like this mining colony was up to a lot more than digging up rocks. Keep at it. I have a feeling we've just scratched the surface.
Turn out! Anytime, anywhere!
Bypassing damage.
I'm out, reloading!
Actually, I'm so used to playing first when we're here.
Patching up. Meds here.
So, I mean, like, why in standard do I not start off with, like, a thing? Like, why do I start off with that? To me, I find that really, really stupid. Like, this is supposed to be like, don't make standard. Like, because what it does is it just turns off new players. And they're like, why would I want to play this learning out? Some people don't like super brutal. I'm not saying standard is completely brutal. What I'm saying is at least give someone like a health pack right away. What if this is the first time playing the game? You don't want someone to feel like they're being punished for playing the first time.
Turn out!
gonna keep me crouched after I stopped running. So I was gonna say that's bad. It's working itself out. But I'd rather not feel like crouching because that's fine. I mean, talk about graffiti.
Turn out!
I mean, personally, I feel like we should have got new version Xenos rather than just recycled enemies.
Got more intel.
Because
Sensor
I
when
know it's
ready.
supposed to be more
The company's goals for their
recycled.
xenomorph weaponry are ambitious, as is Dr. Pierce.
I don't care.
With your
I think
guidance,
they're
we've
not like
identified two
robots.
promising
I know that
opportunities.
they're replacement.
One involves xenomorph acid, and the other is a long shot, but could be revolutionary. 3 xenomorphs arrive tomorrow. I can't wait to get started.
I wouldn't be surprised if those 3 xenomorphs were the source of the outbreak. Ship isn't going to like this, but at least you're kicking ass. Keep on it.
Will do.
One thing I wish you did was customize the sits. That would have been very cool. Or, like, at least give them
Dropping an emplacement here.
Yeah, I really hope they let you fix that timer, because holy crap, that ball's really small.
More sits.
Open fire.
Turn out!
Eat this. Resupply or die, folks. Resupply or die, folks. Dropping an emplacement here. ammo over here. Want some of this?
Alright, Hotshot? You didn't have yet?
I'm pressing forward, sir.
Keep on it. Work, play, then rest. In that order.
Turn it out!
Eat this! Got you demoralized.
This card sucks. Oh my god.
Empty.
The Holly are like casual. But this is where the guard dog should be showing. This should be like where the guard dog is like, holy fuck. This thing feels powerful. I mean, the gun sounds powerful. I'll give it that. I like that.
Defense is activated.
I like my gun sounds like I women. I like my gun sounds like I like my women. Nice, chunky, and thick. Like, this is actually, I don't have to say, and I mean, it went from angst to, okay, this feels like I'm playing a 360 game. That's what it reminds me of. The graphics are set for sneaky. I feel like typically the AI is really dumb in some circumstances. So the AI is like very simple. It sees an enemy, it shoots it. Nice and simple. It doesn't need to be anything more than that.
Turn out!
Honestly, hate long the cooldown is returning turn back to you. Really stupid.
Fire in the hole!
Okay. Okay. And then I did something on the other side. Stealing those stuff supposed to be actually I can't go there. I mean, damn, look how barren that area looks.
Cutting through.
Keep on that intel. You're doing great.
Entering the trauma ward.
Ah, yes. That's where they send people who hear my jokes. Ha ha ha.
Defense is activated. Want some of this?
The guard dogs suck. Again, I'm not trying to be funny, but holy shit. I haven't seen that thing maybe for like 2 minutes. On the third only, actually is like doing something.
Turn out! Look at it!
Need a fresh one?
Bypassing damage.
Still a lot smaller. I've noticed that the Xenos feel a lot smaller. They feel less intimidating. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know, I feel less intimidating.
I found intel. Sending it up.
Fuck, the file's corrupted. Try another terminal.
Will do.
And also, the reason why this is going to be running
Turn out!
Last one. Gotta make it count. Dropping an emplacement here. Down to my last here.
Bypassing deck. Bypassing deck.
Exploding enemies. Tight corners. Digital light.
Trying again, sending intel.
We got it.
We stabilized the xenomorph acid samples ahead of schedule. Dr. Pierce wants human trials, but by the time the company finds willing participants and sends them to Stor's Moon, we'll have wasted 3 months. Dr. Pierce is intent on finding another solution, but going around the company never goes well.
Human trials. I don't like the sound of that. Don't let up. There's got to be more.
Be like, oh yeah.
Found some ammo.
Pretty sure they're right.
Patching up. First aid here. Another locked door.
Please, no one trusts their neighbors anymore.
Quiet. I hear something.
Turn out!
Yeah, it's very obvious. I kind of miss the when your character would say, "You hear something." I think that was just intel on the floor. It's not even hidden at all. It's just like, oh, okay.
Defense is activated.
Why is the who has the smart gun? Got this. Alpha has the smart gun. Gamma has the shotgun. I wonder why Gamma's getting so much kills. And Beta has the sniper. And it's kind of crazy how Beta or Gamma literally beats both the politics.
Dropping an emplacement here.
using mask, literally sitting there, and I hate temporary. The only reason I like temporary is temporary
Dropping an emplacement here.
Assistance required.
I am an ultimate badass.
Don't mind me, guys. Let's do everything. If the bots are at the point where they're just killing everything, that happens. This way, at least this player gets like a healing pad. Like, oh crap, so many aliens, gonna shoot all of them. And then that all of a sudden, you know, the more aliens bots kill, there's still kills for the player. So the player doesn't feel left out, and he feels like, oh crap, I'm being pushed. And it's getting hectic and crazy. And therefore, the player has an urgency. Not like, oh, the bots are standing behind me, not doing anything because they want me to get kills. And then it just makes the bot go mad. And then what happens is, now I have this game where let's say that the player base dies in 10 years. I'm going to be stuck with like the worst bots ever. Because the devs don't want to fix the bots. And then it's just kind of this problem of, I understand the balance where it's like, you don't want to sit there and the bots do everything. You don't want to sit there and you do everything. And the bots are just there for fun bots. They're just dummies with guns who might occasionally get something.
Synths incoming.
Give him hell! If synths go to hell.
Dropping an emplacement here.
And it's really bad that you get the gamma shotgun, but you have Sith enemies. And he has a shotgun. which I don't mind decals, but do you see that there's a problem? Devs, how the fuck am I supposed to see a decal from the side of the weapon? I can barely see the skin. Unfortunately, that means it's because your graphics settings are low, and that's why you can't see the skin. Da 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 da. Shut your bitch ass up. And like, even now, even when I hold the skin up to the light, I can barely see the skin. So it's like, dude, I can already see where this is going. And what I'm gonna do
Resupply or die, folks.
is okay. Where's the steering? Now, these bastards stop everything. I was literally gonna go camp out the top of the staircase. You bastards. Okay.
More intel on its way.
Got it. Playing now.
I marked the deaths as mining accidents, just as Dr. Pierce asked. She's been different since the incident. She said the company wouldn't care about a few dead colonists. At least some of them survived, even if they were unwilling to do the trials. The company is coming to check on progress soon. Let's hope our pay doesn't get dogged when they find out.
Shit. Oh shit. Acidium wasn't the only experiment these lab coats were making. We got what we need. Hold out. I'm coming in for pickup.
Roger that. Holding out.
Up in it!
Dropping an emplacement here. Empty.
dive, folks. Need a fresh one?
Bypassing death. Required.
Resupply or die, folks.
Bypassing death.
Those missing colonists were nothing more than lab rats to these people. Damn, Hotshot. That was a wild ride. You found some real intel gold in this mining colony. Piper's going to flip out, taking us back to the Endeavor.
No. Okay. So I was like, oh, it's on the ship. items, weapon color. Damn, I need one mission. I level up to rank 2. Okay, now I think it goes off of counts, because I did this on a lower difficulty, did one mission, and somehow that got me up to level 2. Okay. Yeah, see, Gamma always keeps getting more kills than both of them. That's kind of nuts. This. Okay. Well, to be frank, I was kind of exploding exploders next to them, so. You can kind of blame that one on me. Yeah, minor item. I want to look at something. I want to look at something. Don't get me wrong. I honestly think in the first one, the turret was kind of boring. But they didn't have a flamethrower. And the DLC, which was like the static one, which I honestly think they should have brought back. The Zapper. Or, what's the other one? The Sniper one. And in my opinion, I just think but I think they can control it. Bodyguard will deploy. Down. Yes. Yeah, see, this is like stuff that I can see this with the gas turbine, and I can kind of see that being really solid. I can see that being like really, really solid. Whenever a turret is knocked back by you, whenever a turret is knocked back by you, take 1% more. Sorry, target. Second, your turret gains 10%. the ones you share. So it looks like it goes up to level 8. Because this is 5. So this is 6. 8, 7. Yeah. It's at 10. So the highest level seems like it's 10. Okay.
Mosey on over when you got a minute. Ship's orders. Yo, hotshot, over here. What is it this time?
Looks like I have a car. Oh, we can see how. Okay, it looks like I have the new stuff. New zones. Okay, good. That's what it is. Okay. Now, okay. That's not me doing it. Let's take it. Let's take it. It sucks. See, skin like pops out. I mean, like I said, maybe like it's
What you need?
Come debrief when you're ready. You're back. Good work on finding all that dirt on Dr. Pierce and the missing colonists. While you were gathering intel on Stores Boone, Raptor did a sweep of the area.
I think the Dr. Pierce person is the same way we did it.
We found Esther's general location, as shit as it is. In a set of residential buildings, tight quarters, narrow hallways. Standard Weyland-Yutani hospitality.
Why don't I just play as a character I played last time?
Finding Esther will be a group effort. You, your fire team, Piper, and I will all go down to the colony. But we need to be fast, so we're splitting up. Piper's with me. We'll cover more ground. If you find Esther, immediately notify me. And armor up. It's going to be a tough one. Yes, the same way I'm okay listening to stupid questions. I don't want her to get hurt, but she also has to learn. Her best chance to do that is with me. Listen to your tracker, and everyone will be fine.
It looks like the two of us are next on deck. Damn, Hotshot. That last mission was hotsy-totsy. Your intel confirmed that my intuition was right all along. Dr. Pierce was no regular scientist. She was a head xenobiologist. She needed a large body of test subjects, and those poor colonists happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But you know what's scary? According to your intel, many colonists died in the Doctor's Acidium trials. And yet Piper says there are still hundreds who remain unaccounted for. I don't know who is worse, the Xenomorphs or Dr. Pierce. The company catalogs missing persons and wrongful deaths as casually as they do a missing pair of shoes. If they get caught, they just go whoopsie-daisy and pay for the problem to go away. What's surprising is Dr. Pierce was willing to go behind their back. I doubt they care, but it means she was either desperate, impatient, or both.
I mean, at this point, I'm listening to the line, but I could just still skip it altogether.
You sound like Ship delivering an aphorism. I'm sure she wasn't happy hearing about Dr. Pierce's actions. Both of Ship's parents were xenobiologists, you know. From the little she's told me, they were nothing like Dr. Pierce. As you can imagine, very few xenobiologists ever lived to see retirement, but they typically exercise more caution than Dr. Pierce. What matters is that now we know that Piper's lead was dead on. After you find Esther, we need to follow where it leads. But in the meantime, nice work today. Good luck on your next mission, Hotshot!
Come debrief when you're ready.
Hotshot. Still around, are you? I thought you might have kicked the bucket by now. Scavenging for intel is a tough racket, but I'm sure there was plenty of dirt to find on Weyland-Yutani. That's what I like to hear. If you haven't shit your pants yet, you're about to. We got some grade A glam guns in here. Bringing explosives or a flamethrower also can't hurt. Coat the ground, you know? Bullets aren't always enough. If bugs overwhelm your defensive line, it's gonna be everyone for themselves. Don't mention it. Now be on your way, I got work to do.
Just talk to this guy. What?
Come debrief when you're ready. moves, Marines. We're splitting up to find Nestor. Fall in and move out. Come debrief when you're ready.
Dragon Alpha 550 Foxtrot Echo, request taxi for VFR flight destination. Charlie, Lima, Sierra, Foxtrot. Hotshot drop-off complete, sir.
Roger that. Marine, Piper and I are at the ready. Whoever finds Esther first, call it in, and Raptor will do pickup. And remember, this facility is on lockdown. Expect combat synths and turret fire. You'll have to reset terminals as you clear each room, or we're cooked. Copy that, Captain. Some of this? Enemy down. Down to my last here. motherfucker.
Bypassing death.
Enemy down. Found some ammo. I'm out. Reloading. Resupply or die, folks.
Converted.
First order reset. Lock it in. terminals are cleared.
Then just one more upstairs.
Copy that.
Anytime, anywhere. Backing up.
Bypassing deck.
Third terminal reset.
Good work. Piper and I are heading into the residential building. Piper thinks Esther headed in that direction.
Bypassing deck.
Picking up on Esther's signal. You're closer than we are. Meet us there.
Copy that.
And prepare yourself. I don't know what condition she will be in.
I'm out. Reloading.
That's all.
Found some ammo.
demoralized.
Bypassing death.
Wrapping up.
Bypassing death. Bypassing death.
Want some of this?
You can tell they put a lot of effort in the first one. Because the other thing that I liked about the first one was and there was a night where like they tell look just like where the steamer.
Just what I need.
Found some ammo.
Ammo over here.
What was that? Anytime, anywhere! Resupply or die, folks. Tag him and tag him.
Bypassing deck.
Need a fresh one?
Assistance required. Bypassing deck.
Shut up, stick, motherfucker. Got you demoralized.
She looks bricked, sir.
Bricked and hacked. Marines, move out. I'll get Esther moving and meet you at the dropship. Except you, Lieutenant. You're with me. Found some ammo! Patching up. First aid here.
Okay, Marine. I've got Esther moving. Punch in the landing codes at the nearest terminal. Calling in Raptor now. Raptor, you copy? We got Esther. Meet us at the pickup.
Copy that. Heading your way, Slowco. You know, like slow-mo.
Raptor!
Sorry.
Captain, you hear that?
Shit. The landing codes triggered an alarm. Prepare for Xenos.
Roger that, Captain! Anytime, anywhere! I am the ultimate badass. Fuck you. Enemy down. Down to my last here. Help! Empty. Resupply or die, folks.
fire.
Roger that. I'll shut them down. Need a fresh one? First turret down!
Nice work. One more to go.
Bypassing deck.
Second turret down!
You did it. The landing protocol. Cohen Company are almost there.
Patching up. Again! Landing gate protocol initiated.
Copy that. Dropping altitude. This is clear.
Meds here.
Bypassing damage.
Found some ammo.
Shutdown imminent.
Marine, hop in. Cole, Esther, and Piper are already loaded up. Cole says Esther's not looking so hot, taking us back to the Endeavor.
What? The game was just like, oh, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I got chrome. Nice. Then we got alpha patterns. Okay.
It's time to debrief, Marine.
Okay. This person.
What is it this time?
Mosey on over when you got a minute. Ship's orders. Yo, hotshot, over here.
It's time to debrief, Marine.
Come debrief when you're ready.
Yeah? Mosey on over when you got a minute. Ship's orders.
Hotshot, over here.
Hello?
Have you come to check in on the compromised synthetic? I regret that your first impression of me was incredibly dramatic. It will take several days to return to full operational status after Dr. Pierce is meddling with my hardware. Normally, a battalion synthetic would be abandoned or decommissioned after such a breach. But SHIP has graciously granted an exception. Indeed, although the USCM is not so discerning. The scientist rummaging through my files was one Dr. Lily Pierce. She is, ironically and conveniently, the same person who sent the original distress signal that brought us here. It is a rare individual who can compromise a battalion synthetic and get away with it. Naturally, it is the only rational conclusion. Attempting to hack a battalion synthetic is a desperate and dangerous strategy. Attacking me was a calculated action. The question we all have is why? Dr. Pierce wiped any memory I have of being hacked, but she accessed and copied thousands of files. Thankfully, I got a good look at her before she shut me down. As you saw in the distress call, her pallor is unnatural. She must be examined. I do not, but there must be a rational explanation. Piper and I will be hard at work to find out the nature of her condition. We also need to better understand what information she was after, and why. I wish to understand how she managed to hack a highly advanced synthetic like myself. I almost admire her ingenuity. But rest assured, my admiration does not supersede my alarm. With the breach, my new priority is to know what she's after. You are not in my chain of command, so your imperative does not matter. Besides, everyone aboard the Endeavor has faced far worse. As will you, if you stay long enough. Be sure to speak to SHIP if you have not already. I found intel before my memory was erased. She will want to discuss it. However, I must step away to keep processing my reset. I thank you for assisting in my recovery. French's reset seems to be thankfully working.
I should thank you. We wouldn't have gotten Esther back without your help. I'm told Dr. Pierce, the one who sent the distress signal, was digging around in Esther's head. In all my years of duty, I've never had a synthetic under my command hacked.
Okay.
It doesn't sit right. In our line of work, you don't leave stones unturned.
Her voice at the end, Esther's voice, it completely changed.
Before she was compromised, Esther discovered the presence of a warship called the Demetrius.
And then it just stopped at the end.
It's hidden in orbit on the other side of the planet. There are live warheads on board. Precisely. I don't trust Weyland-Yutani to not turn those warheads on us if they wanted. And from what Esther tells me, Dr. Pierce wants something aboard the warship, which doesn't bode well. Of course, you've been a solid addition to the Endeavor Marine. Don't let me down. Head to the Demetrius and neutralize those warheads. Find information on what Dr. Pierce is after. I'm giving Piper the reins. She knows more about warhead engineering than anyone else.
debrief when you're ready.
Hey, Hotshot. Thanks for bringing back Esther. My girl's in rough shape, I'll tell you that. I gave her a reset, but we're gonna need a few days to get her fully sorted. I don't know who this Dr. Pierce is, but she must be a piece of work. Don't I know it? A few years ago, my old fire team went to rescue this egghead scientist working for Weyland-Yutani. The guy was trapped by Xenos on a research station. The kicker? It turns out the guy let the bugs out himself. He wanted to see what would happen. For research. Fucking loser. Saved his ass, of course. As a Colonial Marine, you still have a mandate to save anyone in need. Even the idiots. Anyway, I don't know what you'll run into on that warship, but it's probably got tight corridors. Take it from me. Bring a little something-something for close quarters combat, like a shotgun or SMG. Got it? Another bird fact, huh? What am I, your daily encyclopedia? Lucky for you, I've got a new one. Back on Earth, Secretary Birds hunt snakes by stomping them to death, even venomous ones. I figured you could relate since you stomp bugs all day. That work?
Okay. I think that's fucked out. You know what? Actually, before we go to bed, like you're going to do something. Before we do that, we'll try to do that, I guess. You might be asleep by the hour now, or waking up for this video. Adjust the particle beam down on the fire beam and previous targets. Place higher chance. Higher charge leaves freeze targets no longer at full charge. Shield surrounding targets. Replaces status bolt with an experimental upgrade dealing electric damage area instead of slow. I guess it's kind of good if you shoot it beat. Fires a continuous beam that deals more damage the longer it hits the target. Deals turn damage that can cause enemies to burn. Positive damage over time. Makes its status bolt remarkable. Significant damage. Slows movement speed of 3%, positive damage over time. It's remarkable. I mean, that sounds better than the arc bolt. Oh, the arc bolt, remember, it like jumps damage. Yeah. I remember it. That's really it? I mean, hopefully it's DLC, but I actually, before we go to bed, I wanna see what people are saying. Let's go to store. I'm gonna go check myself because I'm waiting now. Let's see, the reviews are mixed. Where's the reviews? Oh. At least it's such an unpolished state. The gameplay is mostly executed well, but the literal bugs are too fixed. Character enemies sliding around. Oh, maybe that's not just me. Doors blocking characters out from progressing forward levels. Yeah, I've seen that. Random controls getting disabled, but they won't take the sets off. Getting disabled, vaulting, picking up items, mission defeating load after running up. Lack of true drop-in. Having seen reviews with positive issues are addressed. What? I don't mind the characters at all, but the writing, delivery, and voice lines is not great. Some weapon sounds are incredible, yeah, I agree. And some you could feel the impact, you feel the impact, others, not so much. This being said, the game is super fun, haven't had any issues, never like playing around with. Imagine updates and blah blah blah, everything. Most of the first, better looking, fun with friends. Built on the first game, it's definitely more than just DLC. It did have some stuttering joys. Only a few times had some or two where the guy stood still in that fire. This lasted a couple seconds, not enough to save a bad system. I guess you could say there are some cringy lines that are really subjective. Honestly, I don't understand the review bombing good game. Spend your money on the first one. The maps are all cardboard cutouts. Same damn map. At least for the first game with outside and inside sections. Don't get me started with we call pot shot every 5 seconds. Yeah, I hate being called pot shot. It's like maybe if you could pick your nickname, I could be more understandable. But that game is way too sensitive to put your own. This day and age, gaming, the dark time running to certain games not just by price. To be clear, it'd be fine. It'd be fine with my telling a friend, hey, it's worth the play at the current asking price. It's like $40. But I mean, the game just came out. Personally, the game just doesn't feel worth the current asking price at all. There's too much around the game that just feels unfinished. The alien graphics is very old, like a copy and paste from the first game. Don't get me started on the noises. I currently defend the game and probably pick up when I see it on 7G price. Very unsettling launch for this game. That might be why. We have 480. I don't know if 480 is bad, but here everyone's saying like, okay, we got 32 more. 3 to 5 when you turn off the dialogue. Not worth the price. Most missions look the same. Connection issues. Some of the worst characters in the game. People really start to hate the writing. Well, here's my thing. I hear this term called marble writing, and it's where the game just cannot take itself seriously. Like, I get these are Marines, and you know, from what I've seen of submarines in real life, there's a sense of humor and commodity and all that type of stuff. But it's like, you don't just come back from like missions and you're like, never take anything seriously, No, it's like this time where it's like the pilot is so annoying. He's the character that I don't see. The thing is, like, I don't want to skip the dialogue because I also want to hear the dialogue because I feel that that would be unfair if someone was watching me and they wanted to hear the dialogue. So I get it, but like some of the dialogue, I like Ko's dialogue because that's kind of her personality. I think her voice actor does a lot of carrying. Same with kind of Esther, but like the rapper guy is just so annoying. this is like the PC I'm gonna get, except I think this is like a Arson 9 700, 7000, something like that. Yeah, so I will leave it there, and I'll catch you guys next time. And subscribe, you gorgeous baddies, because I know Phil DeFranco says beautiful bastards. And I'm just trying to think of like another one that's not beautiful bastards. But I was thinking of like gorgeous baddies, or I don't know, boisterous baddies, I don't know, something. But I'll catch you guys next time. Subscribe.